Mike Miller, our assembly member.
Good afternoon, everyone. Sorry, Joe. I just want to take a moment to thank all of you for coming out today. That day we always said we would never forget. And here we are 13 years later, 13 years later, and we're all here never forgetting, remembering what happened that day. I'm here today as an elected official, but here for my mother, whose friend, Barbara Gazzardo, his name appears on this stone. It was a trying day for my mother that day. She couldn't get a hold of a friend. Just so happened she was one of the first ones to go. But I also think about what we did that day. I worked in the airport. We all had to evacuate quickly. But when I came here, I went to work with GCOP, the guys out there, men and women outside. Frankie was the chief, still is the chief, 13 years later. We operated around the precinct. Most of the offices were gone. They went down to ground zero, and there was only a handful there. And we took up the perimeter 24 hours a day for, I think, a week, 10 days around the precinct. I'm sorry, 1 week. Didn't correct it. 1 week. But that day, so many people were coming up to bring supplies, for the volunteers, for the people there. We had a man who sold lunches. He had a van full of lunches. He would go down to Lower Manhattan and sell them out of the back of his van. Couldn't do that, and he came to the precinct. And he donated a whole van of food for the offices and whatever, and that was transported. And the people that brought the supplies, like Melinda said, the socks and the shirts and all that. But that day, we're standing there, we're working, we're taking up a perimeter. You saw no planes in the sky. There was nothing. And all of a sudden you hear the rumbling of, you don't know what it is. And there's the stealth bomber and 2 fighter jets just circling the city. It was a strange and eerie feeling. It was a strange and eerie day. But I do want to again thank all of you for being here today, 13 years later, and we're not forgetting, and I'm proud of all of you being here. Thank you.